Julia, thank you for joining me.
Absolutely. Pleasure to be here.
Just in time.
All right, and we've just got brooms up here.
George Williams with the quaffle. Zero surprise for anybody who's watched any Utah Quidditch.
Absolutely. Got to pass away. And back to the other person.
I believe that's Tom Bautista.
All right.
Gina Allen.
Gina Allen.
Oh, that's a beat before, though.
That was. Looks like it's going to be a turnover for the beat before. Gina will be off broom. Gina recently, I believe, is now a doctor.
I believe either that or she got in. I know she got into something, but if that's the case, congratulations, Gina. Either way, she will be commentating the next slot, so she can tell us. Martina, so pull back the mic a little bit. Cool. All right. Right up. Oh, here. There we go. Cool. All right, Williams passing it off to.
Picked up but missed the hoop. And some good defense. You got a beat there. And it looks like they haven't recovered the ball yet.
Yeah, mile high ball now.
And we're back. And there's a stoppage.
Looks like number 29 over there for Mile High. Marcus Clamps Lewis jumped the gun a little bit. All right, passes it off now to, I believe that's Dominique Linton. Oh, no, that's Tara Santora.
Clear the beater at the top there. Oh, tried to get a pass back.
Natty Lou just clearing out people left and right. Oh, no, I'm sorry, that's Dominique Linton, my bad. Natty Lou is clearing out that Mile High player on the ground, though.
Gina with some great defense manages to hold her there and hold him there until could get the beater on, and now the quaffle's back in the Utah possession.
George Williams bringing up. He's got Nathan Liu gardening him. It's Paul Marigold over there about to catch the quaffle. There it is. Marigold, a Utah State alum. He was on the Western Championship team back in 2019, the year it rained sideways.
Looks like there are actually quite a few Utah State alum on this Utah team.
Oh, yeah. No, that Utah State Western Championship team, like, great core players still sticking around and in the club scene now.
We got a yellow card on 29.
29 on Mile High. That's Marcus Clamps Lewis again. I love players with nicknames.
Looks like that was a pushing foul, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. Why did they call you Clamps? Clamps? Yeah. No, but why? Defensive. I love that. Defensive prowess. Love a nickname.
It looks like a miss on the hoop there. It did knock it down, and now the ball is back in Mile High possession. But with
Alex Martinez is holding on to it. Paul Marigold trying to take it.
Missed beats from the
ooh.
And he does lose his broom, so he has to cede that ball, but George Williams picks it back up, passes it over. But we've got almost a reset, sort of.
That is that. Yeah, that is a reset.
Considered a reset. We've got Utah coming up. I'm thinking a little size difference there. I don't know if number 10 could have taken George Williams down, but you know, I've been out of this for a while. Are two-hand grabs legal now?
Yes, two-handed tackling is legal now, and that is a Salt Lake City goal. First goal of the game. 10 Salt Lake, 0 Mile High.
Mile High is back up to their full roster. Their yellow card has just expired, as well as with the goal. So.
All right, that's Timo Heron bringing it up. Oh, Timothy without the fee.
An attempt at a pass for Mile High, but it was just a little. All
right, we got Cam Bombard with the quaffle now. Truly one of my favorite Quidditch players to watch. Been a pleasure watching him develop over the years.
You know, I have to agree. Absolutely.
Marigold with it now. Two former Utah State teammates definitely know how to work together as Bombard gets the ball back. Cam, I believe, played football in high school, and it shows with his field awareness. He gets it off to Amber Zahner, one of my favorite Utah State players, I'll say it, and they score. Love seeing a little Aggie action here on the pitch, and we have a stoppage.
Absolutely. I like Cam's awareness. He did know that there was a beater behind the hoops, and he elected to pass it off for the assured goal rather than try and take it himself and potentially miss out on those points.
Cam is a hero because he never tries to be the hero.
Admirable. He's actually a genuinely good guy.
Oh no, I adore Cam. Like this
Yeah.
is turning into the Cam Vollmer like fangirl hour right now.
I'm
but
fine with it. I'm
well
fine with it.
deserved.
Yeah, absolutely. So it looks like there was some dispute on the bludgers, and it looks like possession is going to Mile High for the beater in the middle of the pitch. And it looks like 2 beaters over there with Nathan and the other person from Mile High were holding on to the ball at the same time. Not sure what happened when the stoppage occurred, but we're back.
All right.
We've got some beater subs here. Nathan's going to try and take advantage of that.
Oh, not
Oh, but he
good
just
attempt though.
Yep.
Yeah. Nathan's used to playing at this altitude. He can definitely afford a little hustle.
Yeah, it looks like the Mile High was taking it slow, trying to wait for his beaters. Going around the back of the pitch. Oh, and he is taken down.
Is that Porter Marsh? Yeah. Oh my goodness. He like.
Oh my God.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of very veteran Arizona players on this, both Mile High and the Salt Lake team.
Wow, and we got a yellow team for that tackle.
Julia, you were playing back when Porter was playing. He
Of
did not
course I
list how
was.
many years he was playing. How many years do you think he's been playing by now?
He was at Western Cup 2 in 2011, in April of 2011.
So definitely over a decade. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Very veteran Quidditch players here on this pitch. Oh, that could have been so
almost.
good, but Von Bar recovers for Salt Lake.
Almost, and we almost got a jersey pull. You know, it's good to be back. I've been away from Quidditch for 4 years, and I don't know any of the rules anymore. So
Luckily, I know them a little bit better.
you won't find me reffing on the pitch these days.
You did your time.
Oh, I
Julia
did
Thomas,
my
you were
time.
ref of the. You were definitely ref of the month. Were you ref of the year 1 year?
Never. I was never ref of the month.
You
or
were
ref of the
robbed,
year.
ma'am. You were robbed.
Your words, not mine.
All right, with the quaffle, that's Timo Heron with the quaffle passing it off to, immediately beat though. And that's going to be there it is, Salt Lake quaffle.
And Salt Lake is back to their full roster. They're getting their
Kellen
chaser
Huber with
back.
the quaffle. Oh, I love Kellen. But no, it's
Yeah, I was
back
going
to
to say,
Von
that's
Bar.
definitely Cam.
No, Kellen picked it up and then got it to Cam.
All right. Going up with his beater.
Shrugs off a tackle.
That football background really coming in handy there.
Right.
I can't believe I'm seeing Porter Marsh with my own 2 eyes. This is amazing.
All right. Looking.
Oh,
Oh, little
almost.
bobble.
Yeah, missed that
Oh,
move
still
there.
recovered by Kellen Huber. Passes it off to, nice immediate tackle though. Santora
There
was
is
aware. Ooh.
advantage.
All
it
right,
goes
and
through.
Huber finishes. Excellent. That's
So that-
20 Salt Lake, 0 Mile High.
Oh, yeah.
Kellen Huber, the deliverer of one of my favorite tackles in Quidditch, the fending flip, in that Western Championship game against Cal Quidditch.
I do like that decision by the referee, the head referee, Andrew Canto, to play on there for no harm, no foul.
Yeah.
Looks like we have a stoppage of play.
Canto, definitely one of the best refs in the game. That's why he's here with us on field 1.
You know, he's just missing one thing, and I think it's his white pants.
No,
but
that's
we
a
might
day
see those
2.
on the day 2.
The white pants are a day 2 only. The white pantos.
The white pantos. White
All right.
pant, white hat.
Heron pressing. Oh, beating the foot.
Oh.
I love a foot beat.
You know what's interesting?
All right, Von Bar wide open. The Bludgers are chasing.
Oh,
Oh, he's
yep.
beat behind. Oh, but who's that trying to finish there? Over
That was
for
Matthew Williams. Brother of George Williams.
Yes. Husband to Katie Williams.
Oh,
Is that
this-
the first?
No, it was not
no.
through. The beat missed. They've still got the ball and a block
Recovered
there by
by
Matt.
Matt Williams. Another player who's been doing this for over a decade now, yeah?
He has been doing this since at least 2010.
So, yeah, definitely.
He was an OG Utah Quidditch player.
The original Crimson Flyers.
The original Crimson Flyers.
All right, with the quaffle now for
$10 if you can name 5 of those players. There were only 7.
Oh, goodness. I mean, George. Was Sarah Nealing one of those?
Nope.
Yeah, I figured she came along later.
Sarah Nealing has always been from Louisiana.
I know, but I do know she played on Crimson Flyers one time.
Once during Western Cup 3.
There it is.
And that was why mercenary rules were made.
Little Quidditch
Never
history
giving
for
up
you.
by Matt Williams, but unfortunately not winning that ball back.
Yeah, that's Ian Ricoy on Mile High. Great
It's like
hustle
number
getting that
22.
quaffle.
Absolutely great hustle. Got number 4, their keeper, bringing it up the pitch.
Yeah.
They seem to like this this form of attack. A great dodge by Gina, going for it. Got the second hand on.
Yeah, Gina not
She
afraid
is
to make a
being
move.
sent back to hoops though. And that is a
And
goal.
there it is. Mile High finally on the board. 30 Utah, 10 Mile High. Can I get game time, please? Game time? 8:30.
Passing off to Dakota Briggs.
Oh, wow. Another OG Quidditch player on the pitch.
Another OG flyer. This is wild.
Glad you were able to join me for this one.
Yeah. We just arrived out of nowhere.
Yeah, Mikey Powell, University of Utah alum with the quaffle now for Salt Lake.
Unsure what he's kind of going to do, but he's got his bludger protection.
Yeah, I believe that's Adam Searle, Utah State alum, back to Dakota.
He is taken down by Porter March, who is sent back to hoops. And
Gina Allen now with the quaffle.
passing back to Dakota. Looks like they're just waiting for the... Oh, just underneath the hoops.
All right, and that's recovered by Mile High.
I've got a down hoop. Let's go, goal ref. You've got this. Goal refs, very underappreciated in the sport. Sometimes get distracted.
Yeah,
but
the ones that don't though, the ones that are paying attention, best,
fantastic.
right?
Yeah, because you can also see what's going on behind the pitch. You got an extra set of eyes. You always want more eyes than not.
Absolutely.
That's why I wear my glasses. Not wearing them today, can't see crap. And there's a beat, and good awareness by Anthony to know that he was about to get beat and make the motion to throw back to his hoops.
Yes. All right.
Looks like we have advance.
No, that's going to be covered. I believe that's Katie Williams. Yep.
All right, and it's back to Utah ball.
Yeah, that's Mikey Powell.
Now, where are Mile High from?
They are from Colorado.
All right. So there's no real disadvantage here for
either team, yes.
For either team in terms of where we are, the elevation,
Yeah.
and the weather. Which is something we can't say about most teams at this Nationals.
No. Probably why these guys are looking like they have a little bit more hustle than some of the other games we'll see today. Though it's early on. I don't think the altitude's had time to get to people yet.
Absolutely. I was panting on the walk here.
I did see a lot of teams come in early to adjust, so good on them.
Good on them. And if anybody has noticed,
some
the
moving right
Salt
side.
Lake Airport is now a workout in its own.
Oh my goodness, so much bigger than the like for those of us who've been flying in and out of Salt Lake for Quidditch for years, very different this time along. Anyway, that's Mike Mongioy. He passes it out to
That
number
is
20.
another goal.
Yeah, that is
29.
from Clamps got his goal.
Oh, and he is pumped.
Yeah. Giving the high five over to Emily Webster.
From yellow card to 10 points.
There you go. Redemption. Emily, I recognize her. She played on Arizona team. I want to say she played, I believe for NAU. I know she played in an Arizona college team.
So Liz, explain something to me.
Go ahead.
Since I've been away for so long,
Yeah.
what is this timeout thing?
Okay, so each team can call a minute timeout before the snitch comes out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's exactly that. It's just like a timeout. The snitch is a little bit different for those of you like Julia who haven't watched for a while. So rather than going out at the 18-minute mark like we were used to, at 20 minutes, whoever has the ball, that is the last possession.
Okay.
Then there is a stoppage for a minute, and then we get the snitch on pitch period. The snitch is worth 35 points, but the
Wow.
winner is not by catching the snitch necessarily. It's a set
Still
score.
a point.
Yes.
Oh, we're working toward a set score.
No, we have a set score, yes.
okay.
So whatever the highest score is at the end of the 20 minutes, you
Oh,
add...
you mean there's a set score for the snitch?
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, so
Also, I was just
They
going
add
to say I'm
70
hearing
points.
some love from the ref crew behind us. Amazing, amazing. So set points.
so yeah, anyway, not Utah State, sorry, think about the last game already. Salt Lake bringing up the quaffle. So yeah, there's 70 points added, whichever to the highest score, whichever team hits that set score first, that's what ends the game.
Understood. All right, we've got Dakota trying to figure out what he wants to do. Passes off to, oh, and there's a
Mikey.
beat. He doesn't know he was beat. He still tried to go on. Kanto has seen that that has occurred and is sending that back to the proper position. It looks like we have a chaser on Mile High who's going to need a sub. She is holding her elbow. I hope she's okay. It looks like their coach is coming out to try and get a sub in for her. Oh, looks like it might be a shoulder injury, whether it be a rotator cuff or whatnot.
Okay.
Seems like this might be pretty painful. Might have a long stoppage here as we get her checked out. Hopefully this is okay. Oh, I hear somebody say dislocated.
Okay. Let's try.
So hopefully we can get a trainer back in here, a trainer in here who can help her relocate it. I think she's saying she's okay.
She's definitely gonna have to come off pitch.
Of
Anyway.
yeah, she's definitely gonna have to come on off pitch. I'm not sure if the emotion we're seeing is pain or not wanting to come out of an important close game here. Because I know that can be really distressing for some people.
Especially,
you want to do it for your team. You want to be there for your team. But
these are closely matched teams who know each other. They're situated to each other close enough. This is not their first time playing each other.
Yeah.
But Julia, you haven't been around Quidditch for a while. What are you most looking forward to seeing this weekend? Doesn't need to be a team necessarily. Just what brings you back after all this time?
The mountains. I'm just kidding. You know, it's just there's a great community in Quidditch, and I think what brought me back is all the people that kept me here for the long, long time that I was here.
Yeah, Julia previously played for the University of Southern California, RIP.
RIP. Rest in peace, in peace.
Anyway, and we're back. Mile High, turning on the gas as the sun coming out here in Salt Lake City. Pass off to Clamps.
Great goal.
Clamps gets another clutch little goal there. We're tied at 30 now.
Amazing. I just heard, what is this glow? And it seems like it might be something called the sunlight.
Imagine that.
Amazing.
And here we were worried about the weather. Beautiful day for Quidditch, if you ask me.
I don't know about you, but I definitely packed the biggest bag I own because the weather said it would snow, it would rain, it would be sunny, it would be cold, it would be normal.
My, after many years of tournaments, my theory is always layers. Marigold driving,
oh,
gets the goal.
Just powered through that.
He's great at trucking through it,
tanking through it.
But yeah, layers. That's what I recommend. You want a waterproof layer on your outside, and then things you can stack and switch up over the course of the day as the temperature changes.
That's amazing. That's exactly what I've done today. I think I might be too lazy to change. Is that Jesse Williams?
Yeah, it is. The whole Williams clan out here on the pitch today.
They're never not.
That's true. Can't keep them away.
How many Williamses are there in Quidditch?
So there's the three brothers, and then Katie married.
You said three brothers.
Yes. Jesse
is a cousin.
Oh, goodness. Sorry. Jesse, George, and Matt. Two brothers and a cousin, and then Matt's wife, Katie. So there's four.
All right. I think you might be able to throw Dakota Briggs in there because he's basically their family.
There you go. That's almost a starting lineup right there.
Yeah, you just need some different... Oh, no, you said Katie, so I guess you just need another non-male player.
Mile High driving. Ooh, looking to the little no-look pass, but you need to look to see who's there. And there's Porter Marsh, who is beat.
Porter Marsh has always had great hands. I don't know how he can always pick the quaffle up with no gloves. Amazing. Beautiful. Mwah.
He played for NAU, so he's used to playing in the cold, I guess.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. Oh, he was not at Western Cup 2. He was at Western Cup 3, though.
They'll start to blend together at a certain point.
It does. You know, I know when I first saw him. It was at Snow Cup 2.
Yes.
Yep.
Matt
February
Williams,
of 20.
Pop up there to wife Katie, who's taken down.
I think everybody saw that was not from the proper angle. You got a yellow card on the Mile High player. If you could let us enlighten us about who this player is.
Check out their jersey.
Santora, number 10. And you got the pass off back to the keeper here. So despite the card and the required possession by Utah, it looks like Mile High retains the quaffle. Or gets the quaffle back.
Yeah.
Looks like number 10 is being sent to their penalty box.
Yeah, they're just waiting to be sent back.
Indeed. So if we get a score here, they will be sent back in, and I think the number 10 just said that they have never been carded before.
You know, there's a first time for everything, but I thought about it. I was never carded when I played, so not necessarily true.
I got carded once, and I still stand by that it was BS.
Most players do. Anyway, Matthew Williams, or no, George, bringing up, pass it off to Smith.
Matthew Williams beating, though, something you don't see often.
Not totally unfamiliar, though.
And
Anyway.
that is a goal
All right,
for Utah.
10, you're back in.
You got some crazy beater play over at the top of the pitch between Nathan and
that's Abe Chips Martinez.
For the goal.
Oh, no, I was talking about the beating.
The beater.
Yeah.
On Mile High.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were on the ground grappling for quite a while.
Well, yeah, Mile High wants to get control back because right now Salt Lake's got it.
And yet it is still 50-30. Anybody who's done this in old terms, that is still within snitch range.
It is, yeah, it is still within snitch range. Snitch matters less now, but it's still a close game.
I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. I don't think I've been paying proper attention, but it looks like Mile High is getting the quaffle back to the keeper. Looks like Porter is coming out for a sub. Santor is going back in, and we are playing Quidditch.
All right. Mongoy passes it off to Martinez, who's trying to shrug off the defender who gets beat. So
a good utilization of the bludger that they have. Probably would have beat a little softer so it didn't go flying.
Martinez has some nice pump fakes. Yes, beats out. Is immediately pressured though, but number 7, Katie Vargas, wants to take that bludger from him.
Looks like Ava's clearing out the immediate opposition there. Oh, and tries to get it through, but a great block. Great block.
George knowing where to be. But not knowing where to pass, unfortunately.
You know, I think he thought that he could just hold the quaffle. But it looks like the beaters are coming in, Nathan, for Utah, and it is going to be Utah ball.
Yeah.
He did lose that quaffle there, a good strip, but unfortunately, it looks like the Mile High player lost their broom in the process
looking,
and almost blocked into the goal.
That's Amber Zahner brought down, and that's a Mile High ball.
Almost came off his broom there in the process, catching that ball, but luckily he did not. All right. So, we've got some slow move. Where are we at time?
Any time, guys? 16:36.
Getting close, getting close.
Julia, a luxury I'm not even used to, let alone you. The score, I believe, is also on the screen, and the time is on the screen.
That is amazing.
Right? We have the technology.
It's amazing what people can do these days.
Well, if
you
I'm
know,
wrong, someone will say so in the Twitch chat, and I won't know because I don't see it.
I find it's always best to just ignore online comments. And, you know, somebody will tell you you're wrong to your face, and that is through. And he's falling, and he knows he's falling.
All right, Vombar scores. It is 40-30. Cam doing what I would prefer to do to the haters, dunk on them, but you know. I don't know.
On a falling hoop.
You know what? Goals.
Looks like we have a timeout Mile High. Still not used to this timeout thing.
I like it.
I guess it can be used to slow the momentum. Have you seen it used more strategically against the other team or for the team that they're playing?
I've seen a little bit of that, but mostly I've just seen it. So like earlier today was a good example. In the RPI game, they started out really dominant, and then Utah Collegiate was able to stop them, slow them down. And so after a couple possessions back and forth where they weren't able to score, they called that timeout probably to reassess. It's like, okay, if I was RPI's coach, I'd be like, okay, what are they doing differently now that we're not able to play our game? And then you have that minute to hash that out. Because otherwise, like speaking as a former coach, you have your coach being like obnoxiously like wandering onto the field and back trying to tell you what to do. Not a vibe. I think the last year I coached, the wind was so bad that they couldn't hear me screaming from the sidelines. So I would have killed for a timeout because we really needed to correct
what was happening. Absolutely understand.
All right, we're getting ready to start again.
No, we're getting ready to start here. Andrew Canto, always just so profesh.
Yeah, he is the gold standard for sure.
Just noticed his name is on his back.
Right,
that is
it's
just the
nice.
epitome of professionalism in refereeing.
Chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss. Has anybody considered, like, a calendar of just referees, almost like the firemen?
Ooh, you know, I know teams have done stuff like that. Anyway, Vombard driving, just like traffic. What traffic? Scores.
Scores. Absolutely.
70-30. Salt Lake pulling away.
What month do you think Andrew Canto would be?
You know, I'm an April baby. I wouldn't mind him being the ref of my month. Just, you know, only the best for April babies like you and I.
Happy belated birthday, Liz.
Likewise.
Thank you. How old are we? Somewhere in our 20s, right?
Sure. That's why we're on the sidelines and not on the pitch anymore. Anyway, it is Timo bringing it back up for Mile High, looking for an opening.
Great
Bummer.
block by Cam. I don't know if that was going to go through from this angle, but it was still a great block.
Yeah, Katie Williams helping him recover it, and then she's back up the pitch.
Out in the distance, it looks like we have some rain approaching, so hopefully we can get this game.
Ooh, nice
Oh
stop
my
by Mile
goodness.
High. Way to be there.
Oh my goodness, lots happening
All
there.
right.
It looks like we have a stoppage here.
Just at 19 minutes
Oh,
now.
looks like
Oh, yeah, those
Utah was
clouds
saying
are
something, and then all of a
ominous.
sudden-
Goodness.
you can tell it's raining, how it's coming down there, and it's not just like sprinkling. That is coming down. So someone's about to get wet. And hopefully it's not me. Because I don't know if you were at West Regionals, and I don't know what year it was when it was raining incessantly.
Sideways? Yes. Yeah, I was under the live stream tent, and I still got soaked because the wind was blowing it right at me.
I refereed every single slot.
You're a champ. You are a treasure. Anyway, shot missed by Mile High.
Yeah, that was what. That was the last thing before I retired.
I can see why. Yeah, because
All right, it looks like we have some great defense by Mile High. He's holding on to it, passes off to his keeper, and we have a safe in the keeper's possession. Keeper's ball.
yeah, keeper Timo Heron bringing it up slow.
It seems like they like this slow play. We have a countdown here. 6, 5, 4, 3. You can probably hear it behind us.
All right, this is the last possession before snitch on pitch. So
Oh, is that what that countdown was?
That's what that countdown's for, as
Got
I was
it.
mentioning earlier.
Unfamiliar.
You'll pick it up.
Oh, of course I will. I'm just saying. First game back into it. Got
So
my
yeah,
good
they
friend-
really want to capitalize,
almost.
and it's good.
Oh,
they
it's
do.
good. I guess it just went through, and he didn't have
So-
to touch it.
The score is 40-70. Since the highest score is 70, we're going to add 70 to that. The set score is 140. Whoever gets to 140 points wins the game.
I understand now.
There you go.
Better in practice than in
Yeah.
speech.
Anyway, they're going to have a minute to chat, and then we're going to be back at it.
All right. So it's almost like a given timeout. Like your 2-minute warning. You're given something.
Yeah. Very much like the football 2-minute warning.
I'm going to try and relate Quidditch currently back to as many different sports as I possibly
That's
can.
the way I explain it to people because that's the context they have.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure most of our viewers are Quidditch diehards, but you know, if you're like surfing around on Twitch and you stumbled onto this, well, welcome.
I'm really interested in what this referee conversation happening in front of us is. Because if one thing I'm happy to see is that referees are smiling and laughing with each other.
Yeah,
Having a good time. Amazing.
good rapport.
Amazing.
Looks like these guys are from,
We've got some
Mizzou?
referees in the wild.
oh yeah, no, this is,
Look at them in their natural habitat. Walking around.
yeah, you guys are from Mizzou, right?
So it looks like our score and timekeepers are from Mizzou.
Oh yeah, and the refs as well, they're all together.
Okay. So everybody except Andrew.
Well,
Maybe Andrew's secretly from Mizzou, and we
no,
never really knew.
No, we know. He went to
We know.
Boston College. One of
Yes,
the,
he did go to Boston College.
one of the rare Quidditch refs who never played Quidditch just jumped right into the reffing game.
Yeah. Oh, you know, I was going to say Clay, but Clay played.
Chris Beasley.
Bees. Yep, Chris Beasley.
But yeah, for the most part, like Quidditch refs are drawn from the Quidditch ranks. We're still a relatively new sport.
No, yeah, that might be the only two that I know.
All right, we're
Schneier played.
for Florida State. Hey, Porter.
Wow, Porter Marsh. Look at that.
Rocking the Fighting Farmer shorts. Love to see it.
Oh, that's right.
Exactly.
I wouldn't.
Shorts
I
with
understand
pockets.
completely.
Clutch.
On the ground.
Anyway, we got Porter Marsh and Kellen Huber seeking a classic matchup. Two great West snitches, if I say so myself.
I was just thinking when Porter was chasing, I was like, I bet he's going to be seeking.
Of course he is.
Of course he is.
He came from an era where you could be just a seeker.
And actually, he was the reason for a lot of successes
Oh, yeah.
for his team back in the
Absolutely.
day. Because he was the type of seeker
Clutch.
that was perfect. The speed, the everything. Oh, looks like we might have some defective shorts. We've already got
Hate it.
the ball coming off.
All right, anyway.
We're
Von Bar is just taking advantage of everybody being like, what's going on, to try and take a shot, which misses. But Katie Williams trying to finish, isn't able to. But Michael Liu trying to finish now. Nope, Katie, no, and it's now in Mile High's hands. They have reacquired the quaffle.
we're going to have a stoppage here.
Wouldn't be surprised if it's... Why?
For Gina.
Oh, no.
I don't know if there's going to be cartage here. Based on what I saw, I wouldn't be surprised if it's...
No, she's going straight to the bench.
I do see that. However, interesting decisions. All right, playing on is going on. We won't dwell.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's Heron bringing it up once again for Mile High. Teammates trying to make something happen for him. Yeah, in the back there. Ooh,
and
nice.
a great block.
Big block there by
Cameron. Back in the seeker game is just Porter, and the snitch turns around knowing that the Utah seeker was coming back from hoops.
Yeah.
Good awareness on the
A Mile
snitch's
High
part.
catch would make this a super tight game for them.
And who is our snitch today?
I'm trying to see if I recognize him. I do
I
not.
don't. Anybody know who the snitch is?
Justin DeWitt. Is he also from Mizzou? Yeah, there we go.
From Mizzou.
The Mizzou crew here with us.
I do like his awareness about where the seekers are and what's going on around him.
Yeah.
Oh, and a great dodge by
Another
Porter.
goal for Salt Lake as well.
So just to be clear, the snitch catch does not stop the game.
It does
The
not.
points stop the game.
It is the end of the game is who hits the set score.
Got it. So you just get extra points for the snitch.
Yes. I do like that it ends in a 5 because as a tournament director, overtime was the bane of my existence.
Oh,
and teams
yeah.
can no longer end in a tie.
I guess that's good.
Also, as a player and a coach, I have lost far more overtime games than I won. And I will die mad about every single one.
I will say, you know,
Kellen Huber almost with the
almost got a
reach.
grab there.
He's got speed and reach is what makes him so dangerous.
I was going to say that reach is what might be Porter's downfall because he does have shorter arms.
Yeah.
He is a slider. I mean, they're both slight builds,
Yeah.
but definitely Kellen has.
He's got the height on
reach.
him.
Absolutely, at least 4 inches.
But Porter has the experience. He's seen far more snitches than Kellen has.
He
And
does
Kellen
have the
is
experience.
Kellen
but you
is
called
not
him a snitch.
goodness. Sorry, secret. Kellen is not inexperienced by any means. Anyway, another Salt Lake goal.
Okay, so Kellen is not a snitch in the West. He's just a seeker.
Oh no, he snitches as well. Sorry.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
so that probably adds to his experience.
But
and what
Porter's
to
also been
expect.
again like
That's true, but I would assume that their styles are at least a little different based on.
oh for sure. But I'm
Their
saying because
statures.
Porter has played so long, he has seen more snitches and therefore has a little bit
That's
of the
true, but
edge
there's-
on the experience.
There's also been a huge change in where
yeah.
it started versus. Oh my goodness! I know
Oh,
we both
no.
saw it. We need to calm down.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. The
Even
rain is
though
coming at
the
us
snitch means less, and yet it always is
more.
exactly.
I know it's always the most probably exciting thing,
Right.
but I know a lot of people are just watching the score. We're currently at 90-42.
Ooh.
My goodness. That was just water coming from the top of the tent, in case anybody was wondering what Liz was oohing about. Nothing on the pitch, don't worry. You didn't miss anything. Looks like Kellen almost got a grab there. Probably wants to get a mile-high beater on that.
Mikey Powell bringing it up for Salt Lake.
And we have rain starting to come down, so this is probably going to change things. It's going to make things a lot more slicker. We might see some slippage. A lot of people not being able to hold on to the ball.
Mikey shoots. That
Ooh,
looked good
he
to me from
Did
here,
not
but
shoot. He was stripped of the ball.
bummer.
So it did not go through or near a plane where it could pass through.
Got it.
Yeah.
This is why I don't ref anymore.
I do have my contacts in. I don't have my glasses in, but I guess contacts work too.
It's time for me to update my prescription.
Was just in optometry, man. All right, so right now it's not a hard rain. We are still. Let me just put my hood up here. I'm gonna end up with curls today.
All right, Mikey bringing it up for Salt Lake once again. Passes it off to Dakota Briggs.
Dakota Briggs being stopped. It looks like he has lost his broom, has to drop the quaffle, and it is a turnover there. Some good defense by the Mile High there. With no bludgers. It looks like the bludgers are all on the secret game.
Martinez is looking for his... Oh, stop by Dakota.
Great block by Dakota. Looks like there's some opposition there, but beat off. Looks like we're going to have a keeper trade-off on Salt Lake. Looks like Dakota's going to slow play it until that point.
All right, who do we got coming in? Dominique Linton coming in to beat. Natty Lou looks like he's going to sub out.
Looks like Porter is back at Seeker. Oh, and the Mile High beater looks beat. You said his name is Abe?
Yes.
He looks quite tired.
Abe Martinez.
You know, those pump fakes probably won't serve him very well because his ball is going to go further than he wants it to.
And it's raining, so it's a little slippery. So if you lose your grip.
Yep, you lose your grip, you lose your ball. Almost a grab, but he lost his.
Dakota going, gets it off to Matt Williams. Another goal. It is now 100. Salt Lake 40. Mile High Salt Lake just slowly pulling away.
So
but if Mile High catches, which is entirely possible because 75. Porter is all by himself.
That is true. However, the snitch is doing a great job at holding him off, holding him at bay. He's got him in a little bit of... He must have been a wrestler at some point. I see wrestling here.
For sure.
I'm impressed at Porter to stay on his broom there. Looks like the Mile High Seeker has turned into that. Has to disengage because of the nearly illegal contact.
All right, another Mile High goal from Mike Mongio. Sorry, tripping over my name. You're good.
All right, we've really got some rain here that will probably affect visibility at this point.
Definitely going to slow the game down.
It is slanted into, it looks like, Utah's eyes a little bit, so that might be a little bit of a disadvantage.
Nope, doesn't stop them from scoring again. 110
nope.
Salt Lake.
You thought wrong. All right, looks like we're going to have a sub for the Mile High keeper, and it looks like a missed tackle there. Oh, a great block for a beat, but the second beater got him on the quaffle, and now it is a turnover. George Williams has the ball. Great beating play by the Utah defense. Almost a hero play there by the Mile High player. Got a pass off. A missed beat. And pass back to George, who puts it through the top hoop.
120 now. Just two more goals, and Salt Lake's got it.
Or a catch.
Yes, or a Salt Lake catch. Callan's just hanging out on the sidelines, though. Salt Lake doesn't even look like they're going for the snitch at all. Oh, no, never mind. That's Paul Marigold in.
Yes, they do have a seeker in, but it looks like they're trying to strategize how
they're just
best
waiting
to
for the beater to not be an issue. Paul is much more of a, like, wrestly truck through the snitch kind of beater. And
I can see that for his build.
Or for the seeker, I should say. So and that's how he plays quaffle player, too. He's a great at trucking through defenses.
And it is hailing.
Spoke too soon about the weather, I guess.
Well, it's not really hail. I guess it's kind of like just...
There is a word for between rain and hail that someone taught me. Oh! Porter, looks like Porter has the snitch ball in his hand. Is the catch good? Because that just inches Mile High a little closer.
Catch is good. Looks like 35 points, too.
Yeah, so it'll be 85 points for Mile High, 120 for Salt Lake. So definitely helping his team out with that.
Point differential will come into play.
Oh yeah, we got mixed hail and snow now. Mixed hail and rain.
Yep, everything's coming down. I have gone completely in snow gear today, so.
Wise.
Yep, I'm completely waterproofed. A little cold, though. Still from California.
We're soft. We know it.
We are very soft.
We pay out the nose for rent for something, right?
Pay out of more than just my nose for
Oh,
that.
God. Got to keep it PG. This is a family sport.
That's why I didn't say it.
All right. Smith now with the quaffle for Salt Lake. Guarded by Andrew Tita, another long-term Utah player with the bludger, just beating out players. Ooh, just a little low. Oh, but he recovers. He recovers.
Good recovery. Good recovery.
Salt Lake needs 2 goals. You can't be leaving them on. Oh, come on.
I just have to point out that the Salt Lake players are not wearing sleeves, some of them. And that is just wrong.
They're in their element. This is where they're from. They know this.
Yeah, this isn't fun for anybody. I don't know what you're talking about. Matt Williams looks completely unfazed, though. Looks kind of comfortable. Like he was born in the rain in the middle of a storm. And he says, "This is my blood." And this is why I wore a hat. A lot of people said, it's not going to be sunny. And I said, yes, but it's going to rain, and I'd like to be able to see.
Absolutely.
All right, we got to pass off to Mile High. Got a lot of slippery ball syndrome going here. Got to pick it up with 2 hands. A pass off. Oh, and it looks like the keeper beat her to it, but...
Ooh.
Oh, but, couldn't hold off those. Wow, it is really hailing sideways here. It is coming down. I hope everybody is staying dry.
Or trying.
No, nobody can really try at this point. They have to go for the win.
You don't have to be successful, but you can definitely try.
No, I think the players are screwed. All physically screwed. Looks like we got a pass there. It is 120 to 85 at this point. To Utah. So we're just looking for 2 more goals to Utah to end this. However, you could see a massive comeback based on the conditions here. No thunder or lightning yet, so we're not going to have any suspension of play.
Nope. Play through it.
But I did just say that, so you never know what'll happen. All right, it looks like you got a little dodge there.
Passes it off. Salt
and
Lake
recovered by Salt Lake. All right, Cam taking it up, squinting. Everybody squinting. Nobody can see. Oh, we got a little let up on the rain here.
Rain/hail.
I will say it's still coming down hard, but it's not coming down as hard.
Yeah.
Passing back to Cam. Cam across the hoops.
Big finish.
Through.
That's Amber Zahner. Love her. All right, 1 more goal for Salt Lake, and we are done.
Kuwait.
But still time for a Mile High comeback.
It is indeed. Don't get demoralized, homies.
I know. Oh my gosh.
No, these are all seasoned players.
All of them?
Yeah, I did not see
I've got those towels.
Any-
Remember, if this break we need
any rookies.
Yeah.
This is exactly the weather I expected.
I also have a couple paper towels.
I've never been happier to be waterproof. Oh, Cam has got the ball. But, stiff opposition.
Passes it off to, that's not Katie Williams, sorry, but that is Kellen Huber.
To 44, but he is beat. Yes, he was. Don't try and fight it. Go back to your hoops. All right, homie. And we got a turnover here. Mile High has the quaffle. Oh, but to a beater. Oh, and
Clamps, shoots,
and it
scores.
through.
That is 90 Mile High, 130 Utah. Still Salt Lake, but they're Utah. Still very much a game.
Indeed.
Von Bar, I think, wants to finish this, though. He's waiting.
Mile High trying to keep up their spirits. You got their cheer, the how high.
Mile High.
It's Utah.
All right, Anthony Snap coming up with Von Bar.
Are they called the Mile High Club?
Quidditch Club.
Sure. Anyway, and that is a pass, but it was not good. Oh, and it's stripped, and it's
Amber
defensive.
Zahner trying to finish again, just not able to.
Yeah,
But they're still
unfortunately.
scrambling for the quaffle.
Yeah, unfortunately, for Utah, Mile High very clearly had the ball at that point. Oh, and we do have Amber Zahner down.
Oh, no. No, she's fine. She's
Okay,
getting up.
she's set up.
She's just at the bottom of the pile. She's scrappy.
Yep. Maybe got a little wind knocked out, but it looks like we're going to be okay. I don't see any fouls here. I didn't see any advantage, but I think it was just
A little dog pile action.
yeah. It was kind of hurting a little bit. wet.
Hmm. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And she is now off the pitch.
Her sub looks like Katie Williams.
Looks like and is. Oh, and Mile High Keeper is beat, and a turnover there.
Von Bar picks back up the quaffle.
Stiff opposition here.
Trying
Incredible.
to end the game here.
Trying, but the defense is really going
Ooh,
well.
yeah,
Oh, and
no,
a
Mile
great
High
block.
is not going to give up this
They
game.
are not going to give up. They want to be
Rain,
out in this
shine,
hail as
hail.
long as possible.
They're in this to win this.
They said, you wanted to be dry today? I don't think so.
Just depends on how quickly they score.
No,
after that
ma'am,
finish
sirs, and
goes.
everything in between.
Absolutely. All right, Martinez now with the quaffle for Mile High. Talking to his beater Vargas.
Beater Vargas.
She's hoping to clear out a path for him.
I'm just formulating nicknames for everybody here.
Vargas is beat, misses. Shot wide
Over.
off pitch. It's going to be a Salt Lake ball.
Indeed it is.
All right, Von Bar bringing it up now.
Is it just me or is everybody
Gosh,
sweating
you
a
can
lot?
really see it in the camera coming down.
Everybody's looking really wet out there.
All right,
Wow.
Huber now with the ball.
Great. Well, I've been following.
Passes it
so
off to Williams, who's not there.
defense.
Intercepted by Mile
Great
High.
interception.
Oh, Von
great
Bar
pass
tries
off
to stop. Ooh,
Tansy.
it's getting
Oh,
slippery
and
out there.
that is a goal. That is a goal.
All right, it is now 100 Mile High, 130 Salt Lake. Mile High is still very much in this.
Yeah, you could tell that the keeper or the player on Mile High could tell that he was about to be beat. And so he just gave that little extra advantage for his keeper who was there because the bludger was about to not be in the hands of that beater anymore. Looks like George is going to try and close this out. Oh, and he is beat.
Ooh.
Oh,
And that is a goal. If that goal is good, that is game.
and they're
that
calling
is
game.
game.
They are calling game.
All right, the home team wins this one.
Yeah, it might have been my mistake. I might have not seen who that beat actually hit.
All right.
But that's that.
I would tell you what the next game is, but I had to put my stuff away so it didn't get soaked. Either way, I will see you soon. Julia, thank you for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I was just walking around, and here I am. All right, bye.